We are back, and this is another Samurai Saturday boot camp. Thank you all for joining. It's 9 a.m. Central Time, which is when we have these. Hope you all are having a great weekend so far, and as always, we have a couple announcements before we start. First of all, if it's your first time here, and right now I see we haven't had anybody join quite yet, but usually people will come in as the stream starts in a minute or two. If it's your first time here, remember this is what we do every Saturday at 9 a.m. So complimentary boot camp, no matter where you are. And for those of you that are coming back and are regulars, obviously the schedule will remain the same, so no changes there. But we also have those other times, 5 a.m. Central Time on Facebook Live, which is on my personal, but you can find it via the Complete Warrior Fitness Facebook page, and then on Instagram on Fridays, 5 a.m. Central Time as well, and that is on our Complete Warrior Fitness IG page. So, and we're looking to add more. I'm actually looking to add a meditation / yoga class, and I think that would be fun. And yeah, I think it's really going well. We are also working on our everyday push-ups challenge in February. So this is day 8, I believe. Yes. Yeah, I think it's the 8th today. You can tell I've had quite the night. So day 8, we're gonna get our push-ups in. I'm gonna get mine in today during the boot camp. So if you're doing your push-ups, and we have quite a few people and it's growing, then this is the perfect time to get them in. And if you haven't joined yet, first of all, why haven't you joined? Second of all, it's a great way to just stay extra fit, extra committed, and it's no cost to join. Nothing special you have to do. It's Scout's honor. So you can check in with me. You can check in on the channels like some of you are doing, but you can also just keep track of it yourself. And then, at the end of the month, if you've been good, then you let me know, and I will add your name to a hat or whatever we use, and we're going to do a drawing. And we have something exciting to double your chances of getting picked also for it. But that'll be later. I'm going to make the announcement. So, okay. So here we are. Today, we're going to be doing a total body boot camp, and we're also incorporating different elements of balance, which we haven't always done, but I think it should be good. Let me grab the weights, which are right behind me here, and get us started. Okay. So if you got a watch, if you have something that tracks your calories, now is a great time to turn it on. Mine is already going. And what we're doing here is we're going to warm up, but it's also a great first exercise. It's a narrow squat into a curl at the bottom, and it's a twist curl. And we go right back to standing, right? So we're doing 15 of these. That first one doesn't count. It's just a demo. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, we got those knocked out. So 15 of those. Next up, we have some narrow military style push-ups. I'm gonna do those 15 as well, and I'm using this to basically get my daily push-ups in. So I'm gonna keep track. My goal is 100, but we're gonna start obviously with 15 because it's part of this circuit. So here we go. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we got 15 done, 15 off of my total. And we have more people joining. Awesome, very cool. Hello, hello. If you want to jump in the chat, that was a great time to introduce yourself or say hi. And if you want a chance to win some swag, all you got to do is stay on and at one point I will announce kind of what you need to do. It's pretty similar to what I've done in the past if you've watched the videos. And one person was on the other day, and they did everything except say the thing that they needed to get their swag, but I'll reach out to them anyway. Hey, hi Eliza, or Eliza. Hopefully I'm saying it correct. How are you? Hope you're doing great. Thanks for joining. All right, we have, for number 3, a small band is okay. If you have a light piece of band, heavy, it'll work, but a lighter one is better. We're doing what are called archers. So an archer pole, one arm is out straight, and then it's like you're drawing the bow. So this one elbow comes up, and you just pull right across. So for me, this one's a little light, so I'm gonna grip it kind of closer. Now I have more tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we're gonna do 15, 14, 15. Okay, drawing the bow, it's a great way to work the back of the shoulder. It's a great functional movement, and it's a different kind of exercise than most people are used to. Like I said, any type of band will do. This is just a simple band you can get for a few bucks anywhere. We're gonna do the forward version now, or we're gonna reverse the angle, I mean. So you don't have to do it on the knees. I'm doing it just to engage the core a little bit more. You can do it certainly standing, like, as if you're, actually drawing the bow. Either is okay. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I'll adjust my grip to make it tougher because it doesn't have a lot of resistance, this band. There we go. 4. I'll go from the side here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so for this one, it's sometimes people would say, oh, it's a sports-specific exercise. Why would I do it? Well, it doesn't mean you have to be an archer or be in archery to do something like this. This one's actually great for developing the back of the shoulder, working on your range of motion. And think of anything where you might need to move this arm across and have the power to pull something. It's just another way of working those muscles in a sequence that you can use in many of what we call ADLs in training, activities of daily living. Another example of an ADL, if you're seated like this, can you get up? Can you just go up on one leg and come on up? When you're young, you don't even think like, well, what's the big deal, Coach Greg? I can do that, no problem. Yeah, but if you don't maintain your health, when you get older, you'll be surprised how many people just can't get up off the floor, and it's called an ADL, an activity of daily living. And if you're not able to do that, you're limited, you lose freedom, you lose independence, and it's not a good place to be. That's why a lot of these movements, even though they seem simple, they're really good. All right, we're back to number 1. Yes, good job, Maraxis. Yes, this could be good for rear delts. It certainly is. What's cool is if you're in the gym and you really want to get more intensity out of this, unless you have a really heavy band, you can go on a pulley machine, basically set the pulley height to about your chin or nose height, and where you can adjust the weight, and you can do these pulls just like this. There's obviously a variation where you do a face pull with the rope. This one could be single. Really awesome, really great for rear delts and building up the strength of that area. Excellent for a pull day or a back day. So, all right, we're back to number 1. Time to get our dumbbells again. Squat into a curl. So here we go. We're gonna go down to a curl. 1, 2. And if it's easy, remember, go for heavier weights on this one. My heart rate went down because we were chatting and explaining, that's okay. And so build it right back up. And I think that's 15. In case I'm not right, there we go. All right, so from the side, I sometimes have questions how to do this one. You don't want to go like this and be bent forward. You want to, as much as possible, stay straight as you do the curl and squat to maintain good load on the back and also not to overwork it. All right, that one's done. We're back to our push-ups. We got a good number of people in the chat. Hey, if you're in the chat, say hello and stick around because towards the middle of the workout, I'm gonna let everybody know how you can get a cool free piece of swag or something from our shop. Something like this, Complete Warrior Fitness, or there's a lot of other stuff. So we like to reward our viewers for sticking around. All right, we're back to our push-ups. 15 again, military style again. Let's adjust here. Okay, so elbows against the rib cage. When you go, come on up, nice and strong. If you can get your chest to touch the floor, even better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, 15. That's 30 total. All right, those of you that just joined, any of you that want to join our push-up challenge in February, now is a great time. Go ahead and message me if you have questions, or basically it's Scout's honor if you join today and you pick either beginner, intermediate, or advanced, and you stick through it till the end of the month, then you can be entered in a prize drawing, which we'll be doing at the end of the month. And I don't know where I'll do it. I might do it live simultaneously, here and also on our other socials. But yeah, intermediate is 50 a day, beginner is 25, and advanced is 100. So, pick that number that you feel comfortable with and just go for it. So you can do it every day. And also for those of you that somebody was messaging me about the Warrior Gym here. So yeah, we're still looking pretty bare bones right now, and that's okay. We have the movers already contacted. I just have to get back to them and agree on the quote, but we already have the movers contacted, and we start the process. The next steps in the process of getting our equipment, some of our equipment here, so that I can add it to our workouts, which I think will be pretty awesome. All right, one more round of our archers. Okay, so archer pull, arm out straight. I'm gonna adjust the grip so I have more resistance, and here we go. Pull back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does anybody do archery, by the way? 9. I was actually talking to my client when I was training her here yesterday. We were talking about it, and we both last did it like when we were in high school. So for me, I was in junior, I think it was junior year, and we had a life sports unit. So we had to do golf, skiing, badminton, bowling, but archery was one of them. I think that's 15. I loved it. I thought archery was really cool, and I've wanted to do it ever since. I just never had a chance. I'm always got something else going on, but I'm making a commitment that I'm going to find a place near where I live here in Illinois, because there's a bunch of places close to Chicago, but I'm more out in the burbs, so I'm going to try to find a place and do a little bit of archery. It's fun. I mean, I love the competitive aspect, not against others necessarily, but just against myself. Like, how close can I get to a good score, to get a bullseye, basically. Dad and I used to play darts all the time, and I got very competitive trying to beat Dad, who's like really, really good. He was always good at darts. Nice pull. Yes, if anybody is watching and you are a pro or really good, let me know where you go and let me know what you would recommend as tips. Whew. Nice, okay. That one's done. All right. Let's see here. All right, we had some people come on board. We had some people drop off. So we're back to a fresh new circuit here. So I've done all the things that I needed to do for that one. I'm gonna bring back a fun one for this. It's a great bicep burn. We're gonna go ahead and do it on the knees again. I just love being able to incorporate the core and have to stabilize the hips. So we're bringing up our arms like so, and we're gonna be alternating 5 at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then hold it steady. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now back to this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's where it gets tough. Depending on the weight you have, obviously. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, all right. I only got 15, so they're not super heavy for curls necessarily, but for that kind of hold over time as you're curling, those are pretty good. I'd say probably 20s for me would be even better, but anything heavier than 20s would be really tough. So that's a good one to do with a standard grip. Can also be done with any of the other grips too, hammers. If you're somebody who loves to build forearms, or you're an arm wrestler, try doing it like this, where you hold and you're doing basically pronated curls, and you're trying to hold, in this position over time. So, all right, that's 2. What do we got next? We have more push-ups. I'm at 30 total for my goal today. We're gonna do 20 now, and we're gonna go for diamond push-ups, which can be done in any number of configurations. You can do an advanced diamond. Well, there's different versions of advanced. Basically, we're looking at the fingers. So for those of you that have never done a diamond, you put your hands like this, almost as if you're creating a diamond shape, right? You can do it wide, which is easier. And then as you get more advanced, you can bring it in. And finally, the closed diamond, which is basically with fingers touching, that's considered the advanced version. The advancements from there are basically you can add weight to yourself, you can elevate your feet, but diamonds are really the key. All right, so we're back to diamonds. Come on, guys, see if you can do it with me. If you've never done a diamond, you can also do it on the knees if you're not sure, just like any push-up. All right, diamond it is. Oh man, 20 is gonna be interesting, especially since I've been doing push-ups every day since the start. So a lot of these muscles are tied up and they need to be released, but that's all right. I'll pause if I need to. Feet can be wide, and here we go. 1, 2, I'm gonna move it up a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway, here we go. Oh man, ooh. Whose idea was it to do diamonds anyway? I guess I gotta ask myself now. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm gonna do one more. The plus or minus, because me talking, who knows? Sometimes I might be off. All right, so that's 20. That's gonna get the heart rate up, which means 50 total so far. So I'm halfway to my goal. And then we got number 3, correlated heel sliders. Heel sliders are pretty awesome. We're gonna put the heels down but I'm gonna put it sideways so you can see. And from here, the goal is to crunch up a little bit. I'm not doing a sit-up, I'm doing a crunch. So engage the core, hands are flat, and now the goal is to slide my torso. And the way I'm doing it is I'm keeping this neck up and this tension up, so I'm not keeping myself down at all. Once I engage, that's where I stay. And my goals are the heels. That's why it's a heel slider, so, or a heel touch. So you reach. If you can't reach, bring your heel closer so that the movement is doable. If you bring your heels in too close, you're gonna be doing this. I've seen people do that, just like with push-ups. Don't cheat yourself. I mean, you might breeze through a workout or whatever, but it always gets to me because ultimately, who are you cheating? You're cheating yourself. It's like the people that do push-ups. You ever seen this? People that are like, I can do 100 push-ups. Really? Let me see. And they're like, yeah, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, they're just doing this. Yeah, I mean, you could do 1,000 that way. Or if you're doing pull-ups and you're kind of like basically dancing on the bar. So, I mean, anything if you're doing it half range, better to step it down, make it easier so that you can do a full range movement and really get the benefit. So same thing with these. Don't cheat yourself. Make the movement pretty good. Like for me, that's perfect so far. If I need to make it tougher, I can slide out, but right here is good. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. I'm gonna do 5 and 5 bonus. Slide out, just a little bit. Oh, what a good progression. 1, 2, 2. Oh, it's too much. I'm sliding now all over the place. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Oh, it's a good burn. Sometimes when you really feel it tight, do the stretch right after. Don't wait till after the workout. Oh, I'm feeling it right now. You know what I'm feeling it from is, for those of you that might have seen my video on Facebook, and I gotta put it up here on YouTube. I tried to, I had an outdoor workout and I wanted to incorporate my push-ups. So I went for a run and it was an intense run. It was cold and, you know, all that stuff. But it was a good warrior run, I think like 4 miles. I came back, I went in my backyard and I'm like, let me do my push-ups now. But then I realized, oh, let me also add in pull-ups. So for every 20 push-ups, I'm gonna do 10 pull-ups. And I kept like, and I just tried to keep it going until I was done. But man, the core work you get from pull-ups and chin-ups is amazing. That's why when you see a lot of, if you see a lot of pro athletes, or even, it doesn't have to be a pro athlete, it could be somebody who's a seasoned lifter or a seasoned fitness person, they don't always necessarily have core days, you know, if you ask them. And the reason is the core actually, when you're doing things right, the core works already. So when you're doing pull-ups, you know, when you're doing squats, when you're doing bench, you know, a lot of these classic lifts, the core gets a lot of work. So it doesn't necessarily need a lot of core by itself. I'm not saying not to do it. I'm just saying don't be surprised when you see somebody and they're very advanced, they look great, and then, you know, like, what do you do? And you ask them their routine and you realize, oh, they don't have a core day, or they don't have a day where they work abs. It's basically because they already have used the, you know, all those muscles in the other lifts. Like for me, the thing that always helped is my brother and I were into martial arts, right? Complete warrior fitness. Obviously we do boxing and kickboxing and MMA kind of training. Now we're not pro fighters, but we train people to be fit and using martial arts, you know, because we've done martial arts for years. What does that imply? Well, strikes, you know, and a lot of strikes, kicks, like that's where, you know, where I have all these obliques and people are like, dude, how'd you get those obliques? It's not because I do a whole bunch of core work, you know, I mean, I do core work, but it's not as much as you would think. A lot of it is from, you know, from hitting the bag, you know, hitting the pads, having sparring sessions, especially kicks, because it's a heavy weight you're moving. Your legs are the heaviest parts of your body, really. You know, the muscles there, they're huge. So when you kick and when you punch and twist, you get those obliques, you get the ab work. Same goes if you're a very focused, you know, I would say athlete in terms of like, tennis or baseball, or anything where this twisting happens, and you get a lot of the core work already there. So anyway, I don't want to bore you with those. We're back to the beginning. So we're doing our first with the dumbbells. Oh, and this is the perfect time. All right, those of you that are online, and we've had some people drop off. We only have, not only, but we have about 9 people live right now. We have one person that's about to hop on here. We've had as many as 30 today, maybe even more. What I want to do is now tell you, till the end of the workout, you have a chance to type in the chat here, feel the power or FTP. For anybody that does, you get a free piece of swag, something that you can basically, have shipped to your home wherever you are, because I'm assuming most of you are not in Illinois, where you could just come by and grab it. So type in feel the power or FTP from now till the end of the workout, and I'll be sure to get something to you, and we can correspond as far as, address and all those details. You don't have to obviously put your stuff in the chat. Just message us on our channel. You can do a direct message, or you can type where you want to correspond with me, like if you have an email or something that you're comfortable sharing. But yeah, don't share your address or anything like that. All right, feel the power or FTP in the chat, and you will get something, whether it's a shirt, whether it's there's a lot of cool stuff going on. All right, so here we go. We're back to these bad boys. Elbows in. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's where the burn starts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, last 5 and 5. Here's where it's really tough. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my. Oh my. All right, we got that one. I know at the top of the hour I said we're going to have a lot of balance stuff. That includes those, because I'm on the knees, and anytime you're doing motions, presses, pulls, and you're on your knees or you're kind of in a compromised position, that's going to obviously pull you forward or backward. So more core work, that's going to work there. All right. Aaron Cruz, yes, slow down. That is true. It's a good point. If I wanted to get even a better burn, I can focus on eccentric and concentric cycles. So if I was to do a slower movement, I'm getting a lot more work over time. So it's a great point. It's a program that's called, one of the programs that was basically called Super Slow. I had a health teacher back in high school who was all about super slow. He did everything super slow. And there's a real science behind it. It's basically dealing with TUT, T-U-T, time under tension. If you have a muscle, like, do you want to automatically progress any movement? Like, okay, you can have somebody bang out push-ups, but if you want that push-up to be way harder, you tell them, hey, 5 up, 5 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that's a killer push-up compared to the standard, right? So it's a great point. Oh yeah, that's sexy slow. Damn. I'm with you, Mr. Aaron. And that's an awesome aspect of training, and that's just like one of many ways that you can make something harder or easier. And I do love that. Sometimes you might see me in these boot camps banging out stuff more quickly, and the reason usually is to get the heart rate up for people that are like wanting a good workout, but also, knowing that I have 30 minutes, because I keep these to about 30 minutes. I want to get through more stuff if possible, but that's a great suggestion. I do want to do a super slow focused variation maybe in the next coming show or two, and then see how people like that, because they might feel more of a burn that way. All right, so I'm not going to do these super slow coming up because I got my diamond push-ups, but I do want to knock them out because I'm at, let's see, we did 50, 50, 30. So we're at 50. So I'm going to do 25, and then I'll leave another 25 at the very end of the workout so that I'm done with my 100. because remember, it's a push-up challenge for CWF. And that includes you, Mr. Aaron, if you want to join. It's a great challenge. Basically, you pick 25, 50, or 100, so beginner, intermediate, or advanced, and you just do push-ups every day until the end of the month. And then you can be entered into our prize drawing. All right, diamond, so like the old DDP, back when I used to watch wrestling, diamond cutter sign. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and move it back so it's more easily seen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5 more. Here we go. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. One extra low for Mr. Aaron. So why are diamonds good? They basically, if you're doing them right, you're gonna feel it a lot on the outside of the tricep. Definitely hits the chest differently than a standard push-up. For some, it might be too much on the outside of the wrist, so this area here. So if you're feeling it, you might either widen your diamond and kind of progress, or you might do it with the knees down if you want to get the benefit of the diamond without putting so much pressure on the wrist. But usually if you feel it in the wrist, it means there's an underlying issue. So either you strengthen your wrist, by doing wrist curls and doing functional stuff for it, or if it's something else, obviously you might have to skip that move and do other things. All right, so that means I'm at 75. I got 25 left. What was the third one? Oh yeah, the heel touches. So heel touches. All right, how are we doing? All right, guys. Remember, type Feel the Power or FTP in the chat, and you will get a piece of swag. So far, I don't see anybody. We got a lot of different comments, but no Feel the Power or FTP. So people are, you guys are missing out. You can win a free piece of swag. It's that simple. But I'll remind you all before I leave. Okay, here we go. Heels. Crunch up to get the tension. Slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 12. 13, 14, 15. All right, for Mr. Aaron, last 5 and 5 will be slow. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 20. Oh, I feel that core. All right. Quick tip for anybody, because sometimes I have people doing this one and they complain of neck pain. You can do half heels. Basically, have one hand support your head, and what I mean by that is you press against your head, which means these muscles turn off pretty much completely, so your neck can relax. So you're supporting, and then you just do half. Obviously, you got to bring this heel up a little bit further. You reach and you reset. You reach and you reset. So you can only do one at a time, but you're not really missing out on much. What's cool about the sliders is when you go side to side, yes, you're getting kind of the on-off activation. But when you do it one side at a time, you really do isolate those quite a bit more, which is great. So just a good way for you to control the neck muscles and not strain them. All right, so we're a little bit over our time, but I still got my push-ups to do, which means you got to do them with me. I'm at 75. I need another 25. Let's go ahead and let's do 25, and then we'll do our cool down from there. And remember, if you're online still, or if you're just joining, if you type in FTP or Feel the Power in the chat, you get a free piece of swag. That's all you got to do. It's our way of saying thanks, because we're doing this obviously complimentary. Our goal is just to help as many people as possible. We like doing free stuff and we like doing complimentaries. You know, it makes us feel good, and that's kind of our goal, my brother and I, with our business, you know, in this 2025, especially in this year, to give back, because we've gotten a lot from our clients over the years. So, all right, we got 25. Let's go ahead and let's do them. Let's change up our push-ups a little bit, right? So first 10, we're gonna try to do on the fingers. So finger push-ups. Here we go. Come on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good way to really strengthen the fingers. If you can't do those, you can do what some of my clients have done in the past, is go on the knees and then do the finger push-ups. And that still strengthens your fingers with less load on the hand and the finger joints themselves. So we're gonna kind of massage them out right now. So that's 10, which means we're at 85. We got 15 left. Let's go ahead and now I'm gonna do it on, not 2 fingers, I'm not like Bruce Lee, although I wanna be. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on these 3. So 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, and we will do 10. So we have just 5 left. All right, so we're at 85, 86, 87. Oh, you can't see. All right, here we go. 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. 5 left. All right, final 5. Final 5. Let's get crazy. Let's do jumping. Let's do clapping. You guys ever do those? There was a point where I got really good. I could do the, and then catch myself. I feel like I have to work my way back up to it. That was when I was doing like all these crazy races. So I was like weighing 150, 155 pounds. So now I'm like $170, 165. Got a little bit more muscle mass. I'm not doing as much running. What does that mean, Greg? It's not an excuse. I'm just saying I'm a little bit more mass to move. We're gonna do just standard clapping. That's it. So if you've never done them, you can do it on the knees, because that'll give you more time to catch yourself. You can even do it on a bar. You know, just be careful that you don't miss the bar. You don't want to hit yourself. You might want to put like a towel or something. All right, 5. Here we go. Make sure everybody can see. I keep getting too close to the camera. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double clap at the end. Although I almost face planted. All right, we got him. Whoo, we got him. Perfect. Thank you all for joining. We still got a fair number of people on. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Share, subscribe, do all the good things. You know, we can do more and offer more, and you know, with the more people that support us. So, you know, definitely let us know what you like, things that could be improved. We're here for you. We want to make this channel as good for you guys and gals and offer these workouts. And remember, this area will get full of machines and cool stuff, and I'll be trying to build like Ninja Warrior stuff in here as well for some fun challenges. So if you're still on, type in FTP or Feel the Power, and you get your own piece of swag, either one of these cool, sexy workout tees, or we have a whole bunch of different stuff in the shop. I got a whole bunch of stuff basically in the garage that I know I could sell, but I'm happy to give away. Let's just say that. So remember that you can type in the chat before I go at any time, and I will get to it and see it. And yeah, basically appreciate you all. I hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Don't forget to share, subscribe, all those good things. And if you really love what we do, give us a thanks, you know, with a donation. We appreciate every dollar. Everything goes towards basically building the business better for you guys. So yeah, thank you all for your time. Get your push-ups in, as I burp, almost want to burp. Get your push-ups in. I just did my 100 during the workout here. If you haven't, you know, committed, You can do 25. You could do the beginner level. Do it every day until the end of the month, and then you just message me or you let me know somehow on here or via our email that you did the challenge. Your name will be entered into the drawing, the prize raffle at the end of the month, and you can win something really cool. So it's not just swag at the end of the month, it's gonna be different stuff in addition to that. So stay tuned for that. All right, here we go. Gonna do our affirmations here. It's a great workout. This one you can do multiple rounds of, obviously, and don't take as many breaks. You know, we were chatting and explaining things, so it's a great way to build up a lot of upper body strength, and yeah, we have some good balancing as well with the knees being down. All right, here we go. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. Say it with me. Every day, in every way, I'm getting better, better, and better. You gotta believe it. It sounds corny to some. For some, it's exactly what they already do, and some are in the middle. In any case, it doesn't hurt to do affirmations. You know, I think it always boosts my energy, makes me feel better. So hopefully you guys will do these as well. We have a couple more here. All right, today is my day. I will achieve everything I set out to do. Today is my day. I will achieve everything I set out to do. Today is my day. I will achieve everything I set out to do. And the last one, I'm happy, healthy, and strong. I am happy, healthy, and strong. Say it with me. I am happy, healthy, and strong. All right. Excellent job, Warriors. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a wonderful Saturday. Remember, our next live here is obviously next Saturday at 9 a.m. I am going to be next live on Facebook on Monday at 5 a.m. If you don't catch us live, you can always watch the replay later. We'll post it on multiple channels. And yeah, I'm about to sign off here. I don't see any Feel the Powers or FTPs. Guys, what's going on? These shirts are just gonna hang out in my garage. You want me to do a garage sale or, you know, sell them for big bucks when I'm wanting to give it away? I know you guys want some stuff. All right, well, I guess let's wrestle. Mr. Sports 12, yes, that would be amazing. I don't know where you're at in the country, but I'm always down to learn. Actually, quick fun side story. One of my favorite clients, and I love all my clients, but his name is Alex, and he actually, when he came to me, he was very young. He was like 11 or 12, and he basically had been wrestling since he was like 5. So he's a little guy. So my goal was just to help him get stronger. So we were working on strength stuff. But the cool thing is I got to train him like as he grew older. And so there was times where we just did like after our session, we would do like sparring sessions because he would show me wrestling things because I never wrestled when I was little, like just like, you know, like most boys do, like, you know, wrestling with friends. And I would show him kickboxing and karate and martial arts because that's like, I was like a striker. So and it was fun because we got to like, you know, show each other what we learned. And I got a lot of great wrestling knowledge just from wrestling him. And I know he, like now he's like entering BJJ tournaments and placing first all the time. So I know when I see him next time, I'm gonna learn probably a lot. Yeah, rolling is awesome. It's one of the best, man, it's one of the best forms of exercise there is. And if I could come to Austria, I would. You know what, I love to travel. I just haven't been doing a lot of it recently, but my goal is as everything is building with this business that we'll be able to travel and do seminars and help people and learn and stuff. And that's one of my bucket lists. I want to go to Austria, so that would be fantastic. So if you got any place you want me to visit in Austria, that would be awesome. Definitely would come down and wrestle and you know, learn what I can. All right, so remember, Feel the Power or FTP in the chat, and you get a free piece of swag. Come on, Mr. Sports 12. You're in Vienna. Wow, Vienna. That's another place I would love to visit. You are living in an awesome place, my friend. Yeah, Taekwondo, dude, that's great. That's one of my favorite sports. Now, I never, I should say, one of my favorite martial arts. I never learned Taekwondo specifically. We learned Kyokushin karate in Poland, and we were training and kind of went into boxing, kickboxing from there. And then once MMA took off, we were you know, meeting different clients and different people, and they were showing us stuff in MMA, and it kind of grew from there. But I've known a few Taekwondo high-level martial arts, and it's so cool I would just hold pads for them. I would go to the gym and say, hey, can I hold pads? And they're like, yeah. So I would like hold the mitt, and they're like, no, higher. I'm like, okay, is it higher? All right. So to the point where I was like up here, and they're just like, doing like a tornado kick, knocking it, and I'm just like, wow, man, you guys are awesome. So it's the flexibility and the speed of those kicks, which is something pretty cool. So you can wrestle, box, and MMA. That's cool, man. Well, keep going. You're doing great. It's Bruce Lee is one of our heroes, and he was always I like to call him the grandfather of MMA. He's the one that really started to bring it all together, and I love that he was open. He wasn't like, no, not this, but only this. No, he was like, okay, what can I learn from boxing? What can I learn from Wing Chun? What can I learn from karate? What can I learn from wrestling? And I like that he made something that was more cohesive, which is pretty cool. So, all right. Excellent job, guys. And if I get one more chance here for somebody to type FTP or Feel the Power to win one of these pieces of swag. Anybody? Going once? Going twice? I still don't have it. My idol. There it is. There you go. Mr. Sports. You got it. All right. We have one warrior here today. He's going to get a chance to walk away with a piece of swag. Mr. Sports 12, if you could do me the favor here and message us on our channel. We have our little email, and just message me and I'll be able to get that to you. Just let me know where you are. I mean, I know where you are, but like your actual address if you're comfortable, and I can ship it out to you. And let me know your shirt size too. So that way you have, I'm giving you something that's the right size if it is a shirt. But I'll give you some options. And then please subscribe to our channel, and then that way anytime we have another one of these, you can join. So and as far as idol, there's many. Bruce Lee is one that I mentioned. He's one of my all, like, as I call, OGs. So all right, guys, excellent work. What's that? Where should I tip in? Oh, type in your address. Go to our channel, and then there's like a contact us button, and that goes to our email. Or you can just remember it, because I don't know if I can chat, but here I can type it in before I go, I believe. Or do I not have the chance to chat? I can do all these effects. I guess I can't. I guess I can't chat, which is weird. Our address is Complete Warrior Fitness @gmail.com. You can email that. But you can just go to our page, the channel, that you're on now, and then we have a contact us, and that goes straight to our email. So you can be like, hey, this is Mr. Sports 12. We were chatting. Here's my address, and all the good stuff. All right, guys. Excellent work. Love you all. Have a wonderful weekend wherever you are. Thanks for the thumbs up. Once again, subscribe, follow, share, everything that helps us out. We really appreciate. And if you want to even donate, that would be amazing. Every dollar goes towards building the business and investing in everything that we do for you all. So thank you all, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I'm out. Time to have a nice protein shake.